Okay, so I thought I'd just do a video on barefoot shoes for every day. I get a lot of people asking me questions about all the walking boots because they want to use barefoot for doing their walking, but it's kind of counterproductive if you're wearing your boots just for walking and then spending all day in the office in high heels or something. So I have actually adapted my life that I only really wear the barefoot shoes. So I wanted to show you some examples of why I do that and how different they are from normal shoes. So first of all, I'm incredibly lucky because I managed to win another competition with Vivo for an Instagram post, and I decided to, so they gave you a free pair of shoes, so I decided to go with these Geo Courts. These are fantastically versatile. I can wear these all the time with pretty much anything, so that's why I went for these. I like the new insoles, which is natural. Do it that way so you can actually read it. No, it's still back to front. Oh well. Yeah, so made from natural materials. I do believe this is leather, but I mean that is the hardest wearing. It's a bit of a catch-22. You can either use like materials like plastic and stuff, which isn't really very eco-friendly, or you can use leather, which is ethics comes into play. However, I know for a fact that Vivo don't just source their leather from a cow. You can go on their website and find it all out, but I think it's a byproduct rather than actually using them. So, which, if there's a byproduct there to be used, it's to be used instead of thrown away. So that's fine with me. But you make up your own mind on that one. So yeah, these are very good for everyday wear. I then was going past a charity shop window and found the pink ones. So these are actually a canvas, and I think this is a plant-based material here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, these are a Geo Court, and inside theirs are recycled. So this is using recycled material made from recycled. So again, I really like these. These are lovely, and again, they're a really nice versatile shoe just for wearing every day. Now, in comparison to what you can wear is obviously a Van. So the Vans are flat, so something along these lines. However, in comparison of the toe box, there is a massive difference. So this plastic bit comes in quite a bit, and I do find that these are my daughter's, but I'm the same size as her, and this crushes my toes. However, this one does not. I think these white ones are actually a little bit wider, even though they're the same size. Again, the toe box is just that bit wider. It's hard to show on here really, but I think you can just about make it out there. So it makes a big difference, and I end up having my toes crushing together, which with this kind of thing, and then I get pain in between the two toes. And because I've been using toe separators to make sure that I don't get things like corns and what have you in the winter when you're wearing boots and stuff, I use these, so I got a good spread on my foot. So it's this little toe gets into that one otherwise with the narrower toe box, so it makes a big difference. So those are a couple of options that you can have. All through the summer I've worn my earth runners, so I'll just get those. So yeah, I've been wearing these earth runners for about 3-4 years now. So I've got the earthing bit here on the bottom, the metal comes up through here and earths through the ankle. You can clean these up nice, you just get scrub them with a scrubbing brush, and I've got a bit of wear, but I think they're brilliant. So from about mid-April up until end of September I've been wearing those. Yeah, so it's quite easy to do, but if you want to make a real difference to the way that you walk, your posture, your general health actually, I would recommend not just doing it when you're going on a run or a hike and just have these Vivo boots, but then all the other time you're wearing stuff that isn't quite doing it for you really, with heels or slight elevations. It's very hard to find shoes that don't have a slight elevation in the back. Really you want it fully flat to be benefiting from being actually barefoot. Some of the things I've noticed over the last 3, 4, 5 years now, hamstrings are engaging. I'm getting good muscle build in those hamstrings. that's taking over from my thighs, so I'm not getting out of breath as much. So it's putting a lot of pressure on my thighs, being slightly elevated in the back of my heel. We're all going to work differently, but this is just what happened with me. So I was building up, you know, quite incredible thigh muscles at the front, but they were being utilised a lot more, and it was making me out of breath because that is your biggest muscle, so you need more oxygen to get into that muscle. Also, my glutes were starting to weaken a little bit, but they've definitely come back and they're a lot stronger than they were. No back pain whatsoever. Hardly ever get bad back. So yeah, it does make a big difference. Also, no knee pain. I'm 40 next year. Don't have any issues with my knees or ankles or anything. So I'm also going to post a video that I do of my mobility. So I do ankle and knee mobility exercises every morning, and I've been doing it for a while now, and I think it's definitely I incorporate it into my yoga lessons that I teach. So yeah, I shall do a video on that really soon. But any questions down below, you can check out my link if you want to go and get some Vivos. I think there's a Revivo site as well now where you can get reconditioned if you're worried about environmental impact. And I think there's sites even on Facebook where you can get, you know, people have brought things and it doesn't really suit them, and you can get them there, because I know they can be quite costly, but I also do believe that they're worth the investment for your health. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.